So I hope everyone is here. Let me reveal myself. It's here. Welcoming everyone in this experimental first session. Actually, it was a sudden decision to make this volunteer session because I noticed that it requires a bit of, let's say, to make the wheel rolling, I gotta push something. That's why I decided to make this short meeting with you for half an hour where I will talk about myself, about the Google Developer Group, which you probably know, but I will tell about some other interesting details, some stories from my background, how am I linked with it, and I will let you know, we will discuss further ideas and steps, what we can do to make the community work. And before starting, I actually prepared, I made a homework. And by the way, my name is Muhammed. I'm currently an official co-organizer. I'm one of the organization teams in the Google Developer Group of Ashgabat. I joined Maral last year. What I want to tell about is that I am a volunteer too. Actually, even if I'm as official organizer here, I'm also volunteering here, the same role as you do, guys. And I want to say that you also can be volunteers, or you also can be an organizer, and we will discuss how. Let me share the screen. Actually, this web page is a notebook LM by Google, a website that will let you make such, well, how can I say, slide decks or some presentations using AI, and it's free. So check it out someday later. A good tool actually to make your probably prepared text visualized. I'm currently, well, I wasn't able to prepare pictures or text, but I was able to plan ahead what will I talk about here because of Mehri asked me to do so. Actually, this is a good practice to do. If you like arranging a meeting, it is better to let the guys know what will this be about, and so they will decide by themselves, is it worth it joining or not. So I just sent them my draft, sent the pictures, and it made this perfect presentations in 5 minutes. So let me start from the beginning. So about volunteering, this is actually the part of, how can I say, the part of activity where you do something without receiving any profit, like in money, but it will have some other benefits. If you know about it already, it's good. But actually, I didn't know about it before. Well, I was always thinking that there might be something beneficial, like some profitable. Maybe they gain money by being the organizers, or by arranging such events. They probably gain money, but actually, when I joined the organization team, I learned it on my own experience that no, actually, the money is taken from the other companies that sponsor, and no profit at all. It is the activity when we do something for everyone, for each other, to make each other grow, to find other benefits like networking, some experiences, and so on. So this is the thing about volunteering. I'm in Google Developer Group Ashgabat since 2019, if I'm not mistaken, probably earlier, but I don't remember actually. In the earliest stage of the GDG Ashgabat, Maral and other organizing team were making the workshops like built with AI, the same thing. Like some students, some Turkmen students that study in Korea, like Muhammetberdi, were like having some vacation, and during the vacation they arranged the workshops where they showed us their AI projects, and it was very insightful. And I was there as a viewer, and I was very interested in it, and I started joining the activities one by one. And while joining the activities, I've been offering my own help. It's like, let me make a video about it. Let me help to move the table. Let me help with building some design idea. Let me do something that I can do to make it better, what we are doing right now, what we are arranging right now. And I wasn't calling this volunteering, because while I was there, I guess there was a page here. It was used to know that volunteering is like some Red Cross organization when when guys help some people with disabled people. But nowadays we understand volunteering is everywhere. And it was volunteering too, but we didn't know about it. Google Developer Group is not a Google itself, but it's a specific like organization. It has this is the ecosystem, and this community link to each other to the GDE, so-called Google Developer Experts, the professionals who work in a IT sphere and do a lot of projects. They know about the updates, and they are speakers on the most tech events that Google made. And there are also other possibilities and benefits, like licenses to make official DevFest from like the Google Developer Group do. But actually, while saying so, I'm not saying that you are not allowed to make your own developer fest, like tech talk event, on your own. It is the same thing. But with the Google Developer Group, it is mostly focused on Google's ecosystem, the products, some developing stuff, some AI features, something that is linked with Google. And of course, through the GDG, you will have the direct access to experts from Google developers and Google employers if you have any questions about it. And of course, it is good to show that Turkmenistan is also active among the world, because there are like more than 1,000 chapters in 140 countries. What can be covered by volunteering part? For example, recalling to the past events that we had on the DevFest 2025, I've been like exhausted at all, because by myself I was organizing and connecting every system, like the microphones. I was coming to that, do you know the place? It's Tech Park and in Bekreve. And I had to come there probably 3 times to check whether everything is connected correctly, whether Wi-Fi works, and so on. And I had to do this by myself. And I had to handle the session. I had my own I had my own presentation, and I was filming everything, recording on my camera, and I've been like screen recording and trying to network at the same time. And it is probably already feels like how could you like stay energized during this time, because it's hard. It takes a lot of energy. And while breaking this down, I think that each of this part can be broken down into like spread among the volunteers, and each of you could took a specific part of tasks that you find closer to you. And these are logistics, like venue layout, like equipment, like everything is okay, where food will stay, like the part when you just give someone a coffee and so on. Yeah, organization part requires to think and plan everything ahead. And photography, videography, I know some of you guys made a lot of reels. Thank you very much. They are perfect, like making an interview, asking about their thoughts about the event is cool. And by the way, Mehri is currently editing the videos, the whole presentational videos, sessions, which could be then uploaded to YouTube to be available online to everyone. Then other can take the technical part. I was like responsible for the notebook, for the laptop that will show the presentation and videos, and that will be used for online streaming. Or like managing people, of course. When people come to the event, they think, oh my God, where should I go? What is happening here? Because I was telling Maral, it is better to join and make all sessions in one place, like let's say in the main presentational place, because I was like stressed of if people wouldn't know how to get to the specific session location without a map while they are first time in this place in the tech park. Because while I was there, I was also twisted and mazed. It's like you gotta go to the second floor and have to move to this place, and then you will find specific room where, for example, Android session is going. It is hard, and it's hard to manage, and handling people, like thinking about the guidance of them, it is also a huge role that could be taken with at least one of volunteers. And of course, this is not all. If you know something, if you have ideas, and you can propose your roles, like you say, I do something good, and you can do this by yourself, or you can propose it on your own. Like, there's no limit. These 4 categories is just an example that I provide you. Yeah. And this thing about the energy, me myself these days very extremely busy, to be honest. It is very hard to handle, and it was really hard to arrange. I myself arrived this office when I'm streaming from 50 minutes earlier the presentation. Like, I was very in rush. We have our own life, work, and we can get tired. It's okay, it's all right. And while someone is tired, other can handle something else. It is not a job. I also told Mehri, who is like recording, editing the video, I say, take your time. It's not a job, paid job. It's your volunteering. If you do it, it's great. If you don't do it, it's okay. Well, that is why. If you're tired, we know we all can get tired. We cannot do it, or you can ask for help to others. By helping each other and by making even a small contribution, you can grow, the community can grow. Next, let's talk about the communication protocols. As you noticed, I changed the idea of communication to the Telegram messenger. I switched to Telegram because I decided that this is the most convenient way to share files and exchange documents or messaging platform, while others like WhatsApp or some Google platforms lacked some specific functionality. By the way, do you hear me? Okay, it's good, it's streaming. It lacked, and after careful consideration, and even after the discussion with Shafkat Karimov, who is the head of IT Park community, IT community of Uzbekistan, I'm sorry. He also gave me some advice about managing the communication protocols. You can see it on the podcast I uploaded on YouTube. It is really good. Go check it out sometime. And I decided that we gotta go to Telegram, and I'm thinking of if we could create a main channel first. Then we have already a group chat which are organized by topics, by the way, and some topics are closed and only admin can send their message, by the way. And it is also a good idea if you by yourself could create your sub chats. For example, you can say some chapter of GDG something where you only like volunteering tech team or volunteering media team is speaking or operating with each other. It is like your own initiative, and you shouldn't wait for me or from some other organizer for approval. Well, everything is on in your hands, but to make it work really good, I want to tell that we gotta create some rules, and because we need some professional growth. And the rule number 1 is English only. I'm sorry about this. We've been discussing it again, and I was thinking a lot about it. But even if some of you like good at Russian or Turkmen, if your English is bad, it is good. It's okay. Even if your English is broken, better to use it because you will make it better eventually. And the tech language is English. For example, if we communicate with other GDG chapters, you will communicate in English language. They will not like accept your Turkmen. So let's go on. So my proposal is to create the main channel for announcement where everyone can like see. Some of managers, for example, volunteering manager Mehri is administrator, and only she can post some closed accounts topics, because it is important to handle the, let's say, let me just show you the hygiene of the topics. Where we just said this, it was somewhere, but okay, let me go forward. So if you have an idea, you can post it to the relevant topic. For example, there's a topic about ideas. Well, I did propose my idea, if you remember, yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I was proposing this chevron logo and to make it with ethnic type. That was just my idea, and I thought, like, let me just send it there so everyone will see, maybe evaluate or give their own opinions about it. If you have some idea, it is better to post to the topic of ideas. Then, if something needs attention, for example, if someone wants me to reply, or someone else was mentioning, for example, mention GDG Ashgabat, and I will see the @ in the chat. To be honest, all of my chats are muted. Like, all of the chat except some very important chats or work-related chat. Everything is muted. Even personal chats are muted because I hate distractions, and I know that while everyone is communicating there, it will like bling bling, the notifications will keep coming, and I will mute it. But if something will requires my attention, better mention, and I will get back to it sometime. That also my proposal for the hygiene and to be functional as well. And then hashtag thing. Hashtags do work really good because you can search through the whole chat. For example, when you got an idea and you need a validation, hashtag idea, let's do something, or hashtag urgent, something. And we can cycle around these hashtags and see the status. If the if this problem is solved, please react with a check mark, as you see in this slide. Just react with a check mark, and it will be really good for everyone to understand, like, okay, this is resolved. Then, reflecting to the last DevFest, we got a lot of people who didn't, for example, register their account and just came to the event. We actually can handle everyone through the ticket system, and we can require ticketing system, but it's like Turkmenchilik, all right, join in. But the next time you gotta register. It is good to make it functional. Something could be functional really good, and something could be regulated, because in the end, eventually you will have the analytics of the session, who came there, what is the age range, what are the interests of people. This will help you to develop and understand what to do in the next events, how to grow. And for example, we had Wi-Fi failure. For example, we couldn't connect to Kirim Kuchekov in China or somewhere. He was in Britain, I guess. We got this Wi-Fi issue, but if we could think about it ahead, for example, if there's some guy with a phone and he will share the Wi-Fi in case if something happens, you already backed up. Or for example, everyone is tired in the middle of the events, so we can schedule some interactive workshops outside the workshop, or for example in the lunch zone or chill zone, some interactive stuff, and it depends on you. I noticed that, and even Maral told me in her experience, that she gotta tell someone what to do. For example, she had to take a volunteer and say, hey, your task is this. Please remember, you gotta do this. And she just says all the prompts, she prompts everything to this person. And even if she prompts this volunteer can ignore or forget, or probably he didn't get it right. It would be good if you know what you do, what your role there, and you can be like self-managed. It's good when you are self-managed, or at least managed by the volunteer manager, someone who can check your activity. We actually, there are some events that we got, the mandatory events of GDG that is done everywhere in all GDGs. For example, there are DevFest, Google I/O events, and hackathons. Last year, we got this built with AI. And it was in the co-working center, I don't know, in Moskovskaya streets, I don't remember. And in this session, we got Maksat Amangaliyev hosting his workshop on AI, Batır Jepbarov and Emir Khudayberdiyev with his AI with design session. So we organized this because we had these guys there ready, but sharing the knowledge. It's okay when it's hard to find an expert during the day. It is also a volunteering task, volunteering to be an expert to host some event. We don't pay them. They come here by their own will, on their own will. In this year, we plan to make a hackathon. And actually, as it's written here, success relies 100% on operational volunteer bandwidth. How do you know why? Well, what do you think about it? I can say that the amount of people that we can handle during the hackathon, it depends on how many volunteers and their activity is there. Like it depends on activity of volunteers. For example, if volunteers also have no idea what to do during the hackathon, how to manage themselves. For example, for a volunteer needs management. It will be hard because it is already hard to handle the hackathon where a lot of developers in teams, they code something and send their updates to GitHub, for example, and we gotta make a we should see their code, how they go, evaluate their coding and their project management, and give some sessions on how to pitch, for example, the next day. It is hard already. And while it's hard, when you gotta also manage the volunteers, it is a lot harder. When you guys do self-management and actually actively contribute to the event, it will be easier to scale it. For example, we can break it down, get a larger building, or make a chapter. For example, online part of the hackathon, then shortlist some teams, and then make a shorter hackathon. But for this time, we are planning to make it only in-person hackathon, and I'm currently thinking about venue and the prizes. But again, this success is not about the prize and venue. It is about how we can manage this event, how we can manage people and make it good. For example, thinking about food management, how to spread it, how to make it available for everyone. It is a huge task itself, and you probably can agree that one person itself, for example, the organizer like me, by myself on my own, cannot handle everything. But I'll try, but I know that I can't. It would be easier if someone will help, and it would be much more effective. So, so I already talked about that we could have this online sandbox first, and then the offline final. But I think for the first time, it is already alright to use only the phase 2 without doing this online one. And to be honest, in this hackathon, it is extremely important to let guys understand, to give them some lessons on how to use this or that tool. Because, this hackathon is built with AI. It is probably will be about using some tools, AI tools of Google or something else, let's say some ChatGPT API. And for example, let's say the hackathon team members are high school students or university students, like undergraduate students. They are probably not very skilled on using AI API, and also it requires me to make short sessions for them, and it would be very hard if I will have to do everything myself. And even this part, giving them some tech talk, some knowledge session, it is also a volunteering, and it requires patience. So then, about benefit parts of this. Well, while volunteering, we don't actually seek for benefits, but we understand that there are benefits for ourselves. For example, myself, when I started joining all the sessions of GDG, I was inspired by meeting people around me, my peers who do a lot of projects in companies already while I'm just studying. I wanted to know, how do they do this? I wanted to engage with them, and probably it will bring me to some future career as it did. And for example, I will know about tech updates because we know that each day something is released, some update is released, some new technical tool is released. Especially if we talk about AI. So it is about network, about knowledge exchange, and the opportunity. And of course, this is the GDG certificate that you will receive, the recommendation from me or from other organizational team member. This is a swag. You probably come here to... I know that guys love receiving some t-shirts or some merch with the logo of Google. It is cool. And actually, to make this mock-up, to make the t-shirt, to find a good t-shirt and to think of how to put the logo to make it look really cool, it is also a volunteering task that could be taken with someone. Like, I can make it, I can work on it. Someone can say, I want to make some mock-up design for our future t-shirts on our events. Let me handle it myself. And you can do it yourself. And this would be your made t-shirt officially. You can be proud of yourself when let's say when hundreds of attendees are wearing the design you made yourself and probably will wear in the future. It is a good feeling, to be honest. And of course, you will have the experience, the crucial part, when you know how to manage, how to code, how to film. This is an experience that you can get without asking for internship, waiting for your job, for your role job to be to grade up in your work. It is just something you can do right away without asking a permission. Then when it goes to you are a reliable person, let's say Mehri is a volunteering manager, and I rely on her to gather all the volunteers in this, for example, 4 p.m. online, so everyone will attend here and will listen to this presentation and learn something from this hour. They will absolutely get some formal recommendations from us, some guidance, additional. For example, I can bring you some additional attention from myself, and we will be able to talk on the sessions with your presentation, give a presentation, and you will have some access to other Google programs. Let's say if we will make some joining events with other regions of Turkmenistan, it will be absolutely, you will be number one of the people who will go with us by sponsored, of course. And if you are exceptional level, you can become the co-organizer because you know how it works, you know how to manage people, and it will be very beneficial for your future career and for your future GDE. For example, I'm currently, to be honest, aspiring the GDE in the Google Cloud, and I'm making, of course, this contribution not only to help you guys and to show that I also do a lot of contributions. I like helping and providing knowledge, and I can do this, and this will benefit for my GDE when I will discuss my application with other experts and so on. Sorry about this presentation. If someone from Tashaus, it is AI made, so it forgot about this region, but let's say it's there. The guys from regions, decided to open their own chapters in Balkan, Mari, Lebab, or other cities. It's really good to hear. I'm very glad to hear it, because GDG Ashgabat, as you understand, it's not GDG Turkmenistan. It is just a city of Ashgabat, and you can make GDG of Anau, you can make GDG of Göktepe, of Tejen. It doesn't matter. Even like if you are two in the community, only two people, it is already a community. It is already some group, some small organization when you make something, when you do something together. Like as I say, starting from 2-3 passionate people. And I hope like this energy will spread around, and you will start building and organizing your own events personally, and we can like arrange some trips to other regions and attend their events as well. It's really good. So the concept, the same. The hygiene of the chat and the like let's say of communication. We should evaluate our past sessions, like which parts were good, where we made mistakes. Like I analyzed after second session, people were bored and started like leaving the building. It is just a little evaluation, for example, of problems of, let's say, timing, when some speaker goes longer than expected. It is also important to keep timing, and so on. Like how we can improve not only the events that we do, but also a communication inside and the way we grow. It shouldn't be only offline events. It can be the same online events like we do here. Like it is also an event, let's say, by itself, for while I am sharing some knowledge and my thoughts with you. I'm providing you some information. It is also a good event. So it can be online as well. And awaiting your ideas. And the good thing to say that less is more. You shouldn't be thinking like it is only 5 members, like active members. So it's okay that we have only 5 members, but they are committed than 20 passive, just observers. It would be good if you will start building the requirements, like while someone is joining the chat, please tell about yourself, introduce, or we can welcome this person and onboard in your, let's say, volunteering spirit. It again is up to you how you will develop everything, and it's up to you how cool it will be. And it can be cool because you guys are cool. You have to like think on your own how to develop it. You can suggest your ideas. For example, some people say, oh, this Google developers group, this is a lame or something. Like, if you think so, think of what you can do for it to make it not lame. Or what do you think would be better to change and propose it? Maybe you have an idea and someone can take an action. This is the same thing. You have an idea, but you don't want to do it. You can put a response. Hey guys, I don't like this part. What we can do with this? And someone will say, oh no, okay, you need an expert. For example, I heard a lot that GDG is not providing the deepen deeper knowledge of some technology. Let's say if we talk about web development, guys think so the web development that they teach is easy. I can read about it from internet, from YouTube videos, and so on. It's good, actually. Yeah, you can do this, of course. But this response brings us to the idea and understanding that there are lack of informative sessions. And this response is very important. If we lack of informative sessions, we can analyze it and find an expert who can give the better workshop, better informative session. For example, me, I was protecting my idea, my site, I was telling, in this DevFest, we are not inviting junior developers to host the session. So if you noticed, all of them were experts. All of them were experts. For example, Ilyas Sisov, and then Shagili Ali from Android development, and me, myself, I hosted and then there were AI developer from LinkedIn, I guess, Gunnar, I don't really remember, and her session. These guys do work in large organizations. They do work with foreigners in the foreign companies, and they share expert information, very informative. And I was very upset by hearing that GDG is only for beginners. But actually, no, it is good. Actually, it is for everyone. It is for beginners and for seniors. But when we hear something like some concerns that sessions are not informative, it is not worth coming, okay, we'll show you the informative sessions and decide what we can do with this. For example, change topic or change speaker, or think of inviting someone else. And this is how we do it. And yeah, so it's freezed. My presentation is freezed. It's fine. So this is it. This is what I wanted to tell, actually. I hope I was quite informative.
I wanted to talk about this year's DevFest. It was my also first time joining GDG
Last year's,
community
you mean?
here in Ashgabat. Yes, last year's. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my first experience. I've been here in Ashgabat for 3 years, but didn't have the chance to join the actual
Mm-hmm.
event. And then I started joining to the volunteering team and so on. And I saw how it was conducted and how big it needs to be. It
Mm-hmm.
was really big. The venue was itself a huge concern for the visitors to find their,
Exactly.
sessions and to track the whole agenda. They were asking a lot of questions regarding the speakers, and we were able to provide them with the information they need. That was the success of volunteers,
Mm-hmm.
thanks to them. And this event, we thought that we will not have a lot of visitors,
Oh
but to my
yeah.
surprise, we had a lot. And we had a lot, and Maral was suggesting me to take less volunteers or to have a team of just a team of volunteers. But according to her, it was only 20, and I made it more than 20. And thanks to them, they showed up and we were able to
Mm-hmm.
make the whole event. We needed a lot of volunteers to show them the places. The speakers were not able to find the rooms. It was such a big issue that I
Yeah.
faced it. I didn't know the venue myself. I have only been there 2 times, and I didn't see the second floor, third floor. The guy who was at Technopark, this manager, who owns this place. He just showed me only one time, and I got lost in the first place because it
It's
was
a maze,
such a
actually.
huge
Yeah.
blazing. Yes, and it was really hard for me to find the session that goes to the, main hall. And I'm glad that volunteers were able to handle. So we were able to manage the whole event with this kind of with these kind of difficulties. For me, the venue itself was such a big place, and it was really hard to be present at all of them. I needed to be checking everything, whether the volunteer is doing right or there or not there. As you said, like we have to make our own decisions. We cannot wait for someone to make decisions for ourselves.
Exactly.
And if we need to decide something simultaneously, then we have to do it. And without Maral's guidance, I had to decide so many things on that event. And I was like, on my feet. I couldn't even have the chance to sit and just relax a minute. I'm wondering how the volunteers managed all of these as well. So GDG is such a big community now in Turkmenistan, especially in Ashgabat. I'm also from Dashagoz, and I was also planning
Sorry.
to join you guys, but we do not have,
Sorry for
we do not have
presentation.
GDG in Dashagoz. And I
Mhm.
was glad to meet up with people who actually lead the event. So volunteers are more experienced in handling events here in Ashgabat. They were sharing a lot of experiences, and I had a lot to learn from them, and they had a lot to learn from us. And I'm sure that the future events will be much more, uh, you know, you know, collaborative and pre-planned. Organizational skills must be very like sharp to the point. If we don't know what we are doing, then the event itself is going to be really hard to handle. So everything should be pre-planned and everything should be discussed. Everybody needs to know their roles. At the last minute, they cannot just come and ask, "What am I doing here?" That was things that I learned from the event that I joined last year. And I hope to learn more coming to this hackathon. I would like to work more in and be active in this all volunteering. Thank you for sharing your
Thank.
experience as well. It was such a good moment to listen, as well as I liked your presentation. It breaks down all the necessities to understand how big it was, our GTG community.
Thank you for your response. It is very interesting. I didn't know in detail about your experience from the last DevFest, and as we can see, this is the same thing. What I mentioned, we are on the same page, and well, yeah, about the hackathon that you mentioned. I still have no idea how to make it, but I have some drafts on my notebook. I will share it, but I also hope that you by yourself, with people, with guys, will think of how to make it really cool, how to make it let's say professionally, at least closer to professionally, what we can arrange, how we can arrange it. For example, we probably know the idea of hackathon wasn't in Ashgabat in Turkmenistan. It wasn't in Turkmenistan before 2020, I guess. The first hackathon of Turkmenistan was actually arranged by GDG Ashgabat, if you remember. I don't know if you know about it. It is a fact that the first hackathon is brought by Maral to Turkmenistan, and we had in Ishnokodi the first ever hackathon in Turkmenistan. After that, we had the second hackathon, and after that, other organizations, for example, the universities, took this idea and initiative and started to make making their own hackathons inside these like their own private communities. It is okay. It is actually good. The thing that we bring some idea and try to make it work. Like we don't actually know how it will work. We didn't know if we do the right thing, if we do it good. We just do it. We made like they made the hackathon. I was a participant. By the way, with my team, we were awarded the first prize on that first hackathon. Very surprised. It was a good experience to code and to develop something in a hectic and short period of time. And after that, all of other organizations understood this concept. For example, there is a NASA Space Apps Challenge Hackathon, which is, they had second hackathon last year. The same thing. We can bring something here, and it can be cool or lame, but it's ours. We make it, other can take it if they like it. So it depends on you. I hope you will like think how to make your own event really cool. What do you want from this event to make it cool? To feel like, yeah, we had a good time together. It's not just like a work when you do something and oh my God, I'm tired. They didn't pay me, and so on. We wasted too much, we wasted our money and time and energy. No, it should be something like, oh, I'm proud of myself. It was really good. That was a cool event and a lot of really good pictures and something to talk about. Yeah, it should be like this. And I hope for you the best.
I cannot hear. Hello.
Hi.
I mentioned it in chat. Also,
Okay.
do we have any upcoming events? Do we have information about?
Yes. The closest event is the Build with AI hackathon.
Yeah. I've connected quite late because sorry about that.
Mm-hmm. It's all right.
and she holds volunteer for a short time. Where she will connect us? Maybe later. Alton, supervisor. Yeah.
So Alton, currently she said that she's not able to join any of the events. She said that she doesn't have time. So I don't know whether she will continue or not. You can communicate with her, but all the updates, everything will be shared in the GDG channel as well as the volunteers group that we have among each other. You can track the progress there.
Okay, we have one more question from Bahar Durdeva. Maybe Mahri, you can give a good reply to this because it's about you guys.
So let me read it out loud. I think it's something that I can answer. So the question is, could you please look into this? The main volunteers were quite overloaded while also guiding the support volunteers. The support volunteers were eager to help, but sometimes weren't fully sure what to do, which led to small mistakes, and the responsibility often fell on the main volunteers. Additionally, some mentors' communication could have been a bit more supportive. I also want to note that we truly appreciate this and this. So the thing, Bakhar, I wanted to address the situation. We actually don't know how many people show up at the event. We didn't know. And it was my first experience. And we discussed with Marala, and she said that this amount of volunteers will be enough. For example, I chose 20 volunteers for the main event or 15, and she said that it's just fully enough for us. And I told them to come to the event, and their presence was mandatory, you know. So about the support team, told them to join us if they really want to, and if they contribute to the event, they will get certificate, prizes, and Google Swags. It was all about this. And the thing that we needed to do more was to discover the place ourselves and to, you know, we also have the last minute access to some places. For example, to Techno Park, the manager showed us everything the last minute, and I was not able to break down this information to volunteers. And I only reach to main volunteers, and main volunteers know what to do, but support, they don't know what to do. It's like a matter of time. That's why in the future, to improve this situation, pre-planning is very important. Sometimes there are so many spontaneous decisions that are made by authority members who actually own the place, such as the owner of Technopark was telling us that there would be no Wi-Fi in the event because they cannot provide us with it. But before that, they promised us that there will be Wi-Fi, and this connection issue will not be a problem. And everybody was like looking for solutions. And in this mean of time, making decisions and trying to find a better alternative is a little bit hard, quite hard. That's why some of the volunteers might be overloaded or overworking, but it's still a voluntary work, and it doesn't have to be something big or it doesn't have to be something small. But to concern your issue, I will try to improve the situation of the situations that happened last year's event. Honestly, because I also wanted to, if you know everything beforehand, it is better to control everything without any kind of errors or issues. So that's what I will do next year as well. And we need to have mentors as well. But look, as you see, I'm the only one who is here as a mentor to show you guys and to, to answer some of your questions. I don't have anyone by my side, so please understand that as well. That's it. We will work on your issue, Bahar, so we will make sure that all the volunteers will get the same work regarding your situation.
Great.
Thank you.
Serdar, again? Okay, it's clapping. Thank you for your response. Very informative.
But I wanted to tell you guys that I'm so glad to see some people who are actually interested in building a community and supporting each other. I thought that we would lack some people who are really willing to improve or address this current situation. I'm really glad that I joined GDG, honestly, because I'm able to gain more experience, learn a lot, and connect, build network within you guys. I'm so glad that you guys are also contributing to the team. So now we don't have a lot of participants, but I hope this video will reach out to other volunteers as well who were running, doing their best to handle all the tasks that we gave them. Thank you so much. And yes, Muhammad.
Yeah, thank you again. I think this is it. We covered everything, every necessary topic. Others can be discussed later on, scheduled again.